Hello. Well, we were at Fort Sumter. It was July 18, 1863. I'll never forget that date. As I'd said earlier, the good Lord has His ways. And what had actually happened, we were in the middle of an awful, awful fight. Shot and shell ringing overhead. Just the sight of just utter destruction. I had said to the color bearer, who could have been more than a mere boy, I said, "Boy, you stay close to the colonel, and I will look for you." Well, unfortunately, that young boy was mortally wounded. As I turned and I looked to see him fall, I saw the colors going down as well. So I threw away my Enfield rifle and I ran over and caught that young man in the colors. There wasn't much I could do for that young man, but I could hold the colors up. And I headed towards the colonel, which unfortunately he was also mortally wounded at that point in time. As I was wounded 4 times, but I had reached an area near the colonel and was able to hold the flag up high. And before I fell, before I had succumbed to my injuries, obviously they were not fatal, but the one thing I made sure was I made sure that that flag never touched the ground. So I had said before losing consciousness that I said, "Gentlemen, the old flag never touched the ground." Well, as you can see, I'm still here. Many of my compatriots, including Colonel Shaw, did not come home. My colonel was buried with his men on that beach in South Carolina. When his father was informed of his fate, the elder Shaw had said, "Good, that his son would want to be buried with his men." He was devoted to his men, and that's the way he wanted it. I'd returned to New Bedford, got a job as a lamplighter for the town, but I had the wanderlust in me. See, I wasn't just satisfied with staying in one place, so I traveled out west, Japan for gold, to explore the great western frontier. As you can see, I've come back. You know that sculpture they have up in Boston, across from the State House, manned by a Sangodans native? It depicts us of the Massachusetts 54th with Colonel Shaw sitting on a horse, and he had the Sangodans had drawn on our faces. He had looked at us as men. He made that sculpture to reflect that. Well, you see, there's a position that I am accepting at the Massachusetts State House in Boston as an elevator operator. And when I was asked, why do I want to go to Boston? Well, this old tired soldier's been around for a long time. I've been down south. I've been east, out to the Cape. I've been out west in part of this country. I've been up and I've been down. I suspect that I'd like to spend my final years going up to the top. It's very prestigious for a man of my stature to get a job at the State House. I will remember those men. Colonel Shaw, that young color bearer. I'll see their faces etched in my mind, and they will come to life every time I look at that medal. You see, man must beat his sword into plowshares. Man must fight for what's right. And I was fortunate that the good Lord had found a way for me to fight for what's right. I thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, our hero, Sergeant William Harvey Carney. Yeah.